Welcome back to the channel. Y'all see the title of the video. This is going to be a quick little preview to the upcoming Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky matchup. This is going to be their second meeting this season, and they're going to play each other 3 more times this year. This is amazing. I love to see it. We all know, unfortunately, Caitlin won't be playing this game, but there has been an update on her injury. So Caitlin met with the media today, and she informed them that there's a possibility that she might come back and play this coming Tuesday against the Atlanta Dream. And the Fever really needs that. The Fever really needs that. In my personal opinion, y'all know I'm Fever Nation all day, so please don't get mad at me, Fever Gang. I feel like Caitlin should miss this one, all right? I really feel like Caitlin should miss this game because if you just look at their schedule, right? I really feel like she should wait until the 14th to play New York Liberty. I feel like we all know. I feel like she's really at 90%, 95%. But I want Caitlin to be at 100%. So let's say if she misses, the Atlanta Dream game and even the New York Liberty game on June 14th, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if they rest her up until June 22nd when they meet with the Aces. Cause that's when I really want to see her play for real. Because we need her to be as healthy as possible. We cannot take no risk. It's just the beginning of the season. But I understand, CC wanted to get back out there because I had a feeling this team was going to struggle within their first couple of meetings, in their first couple of games, because they got to get used to playing with each other. The names look good on paper when you look at the roster, like, oh, this player is good, this player is good. It's bound to work. But sometimes some personnel's, regardless of like the name recognition, how good a player is, they're still gonna need time to gel together. Just look at the Miami Heat. Y'all seen the Miami Heat when LeBron first went there, right? And they got spanked in the 2011 finals. That team really needed time to adjust. They needed time to adjust. Regardless of how great the talent is, they formed a whole big three, and they lost in that finals. So that just goes to show you, man, it's not about the name recognition. Players got to get used to playing with each other, know each other's tendencies. And I really feel like Caitlin wants to get back out there, to play more with DeWanna Bond or play more with the I want to see how she plays with if the new girl that's there, Aari McDonald. She's not new, but she's new to the Fever. I know what I mean. She was a bucket at Arizona State. Some people, who are newer to WNBA and women's basketball in general, don't know her, but I've been new about Aari McDonald. To me, she kind of was like how Hannah Hidalgo is. I was seeing how she played at Notre Dame because she's also 5'6", just like Hannah, great scorer, just relentless, fast paced. She was just an amazing player at Arizona State. Obviously, that didn't necessarily translate to the WNBA because she's more so of a role player than a star, like how she was in college. But nevertheless, she still is a great player. And if you saw how Aari McDonald played against the Mystics, I watched that full game. I wanted to do a post-game reaction to it, but I wanted to save it for this preview video. Man, Aari McDonald looked amazing this game, man. She turned up the pace. Look at that. She got a steal, and she was just playing so fast. Again, she's like a fast-paced Energizer Bunny type of player. And I said this. Sorry for the noise. And I said this in my previous videos about the Fever in my post game reactions to them this season so far, right? It felt like the Fever were slowing down after their first game against the Sky in terms of like their pace, the tempo that they're playing with. The Fever, like I said before, they look like the best conditioned, fastest team in transition when Caitlin has the ball, just because she's such a great player in transition. And, Kelsey Mitchell is also good in transition. She looks like a wide receiver out there. Y'all know how many outlet passes and layups that Kelsey Mitchell got last season just from running the floor. Temi Fagbenle, how many points she got from just running the floor, from when Caitlin's there. And the Fever has to play that style of basketball. But for this game, we all know Caitlin's not going to be here, right? She's not going to be here. But I still agree with the ESPN matchup predictor. As we see, they give the Fever a 58% chance to the Chicago Sky, 41% chance to win this game. The Sky was struggling really, really struggled. They look awful in the beginning of the year. I ain't gonna lie, but right now they kind of look good. They don't look that bad as they did, the first 3-4 games that they had this year, right? Because right now, who's balling for them? That girl that they got from Washington D.C., the one they got from the Mystics. Ariel Atkins is playing really good. Look what she's doing in the last 3 games. See, this guy's looking good in these last 3 games because I said this before. Ariel Atkins is going to have to average at least 15 to 60 points for them to be good. And I said even on efficient shooting as well, what she's doing. But look, in the last 3 games, Ariel's averaging 21 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. This is a girl who made multiple all-defensive teams. And again, she's a bucket getter. She always, averaging about 14 to 15 points for her every season, like for her career. I believe that's right around her career average in terms of points per game. So that's a good amount of points to score in the WNBA. If you're a player that's averaging 15 points, that's a solid score. NBA is weird. The NBA is just such an inflated league with numbers. It's kind of like if somebody doesn't average 20 points, they're a role player. When the league has over 50, 60 guys that average 20 points, right? Nowadays. But yeah, in the WNBA, 15 points is a solid, really great scorer in the league. And she's playing good, man. She's playing good. They're going to need her to be the, team bucket getter. She's going to have to play really well. And if the Sky wants to win, honestly, I feel like they got to really involve Camilla more. Camilla looked good that one game, yo. That one game, and everybody was like, oh, man, is she back? She's back. And, yo, this says she might not even play today. Look at that. It says day to day. She might not even play against the Fever on Saturday. And if you look at her game log, right? The second most recent game against the Dallas Wings, where she had 23 on, damn near 70% shooting. Everybody's like, yo, this is the Camilla we need. And that's what they need. They really do. But man, look what happened. Second game, man, she had I see she had 4 points. She didn't shoot that well from the field. She barely played. I know she barely played any minutes. But man, she didn't have that aggression in that meeting against the Wings on May 31st than when she did on May 29th. She looked so aggressive in their first meeting against Dallas. And she has, they beat them twice back-to-back regardless. And the Dallas Wings are just awful right now. And y'all, stay posted because I'm going to do a video talking about teams that look the best, this season so far in the WNBA. I'm talking about the whole league. So stay posted on that, all right? But yeah, Camilla has to play really, really aggressive, man. I need Camilla to, play like how she did at SC. It's like when she doesn't get the ball, it's like if they miss her in the post-entry pass when she's calling for it, and then she just pouts. You can see the body language. You see, when I'm watching the games, this is why I say it's good to watch it live. You see the body language. You're looking at, you can see everything. You can see stuff that you don't catch in when you're watching, highlights. So I always watch the full games, man. I don't really like to watch highlights at all. And, man, sometimes I see that. You see that with Camilla when she doesn't get the ball. She looks frustrated. She's not playing aggressive. But I see how Camilla plays when she's playing for Brazil. That's when she plays for Brazil. That's when she has that dog in her. She gives her all on the court. She's blocking shots. She's moving with urgency. She's playing really good rim protection. She's calling for the ball more. She's just, man, she's hunting for her shots. She's looking to score. She looks more aggressive in terms of trying to get a bucket when she's playing for Brazil internationally. It's like when she plays for her home country, she wants to go all out. And I respect that for sure. Don't get it twisted, but man, we're gonna need that. The Sky needs that same energy from you, man. The Sky needs that same energy for you now. And I try to tell people, Angel, people expect her to average 18 to 20. That's not her game. That's not Angel's game. I told y'all Angel this season was gonna average anywhere from 10 to 11 points. And so far, she's averaging 10 points, which is really good. If she can average, look at that, 10 points. I said her rebounding numbers were going to go down because she's playing more on the perimeter, but I was wrong on that take. I said she was going to average at least 9 to 10 boards. She's averaging 12 rebounds, and half of her rebounds literally are from the offensive end. She's just cleaning up the glass. And Angel, if you watch the games, I know that's the narrative for her because a lot of people just don't like her for some reason. They say that most of her offensive rebounds coming from her misses. If you watch this season, right now, besides that one, everybody's gonna talk about that one, play against the New York Liberty when she was wilding out when she was doing that. I ain't gonna lie, she was tripping. But besides that, Angel's doing a better job in getting offensive rebound and kicking it out more. But she really do need to work on them layups, bro. For real, honestly. Beck Allen, I don't believe Kia Nurse is too inconsistent. Beck Allen is their most consistent perimeter threat. She's their most consistent shooter. So for them to win this game, Beck Allen's gonna have to, definitely get more PT. I don't know why Kia Nurse averaged more minutes than Beck Allen, but yeah, man, definitely. Beck Allen has to get more PT. Courtney Vandersloot, she's been playing really well. She's playing really, really good for them. But I feel like the Sky needs like a legit, another like scoring guard for them to be good, to be like really, really good. I feel like they got to make a trade in the before the trade deadline is over. But man, I feel like they're gonna still lose this game because I feel like the Fever just has their number, regardless of Caitlin Clark not being there. It might be a little closer, but I ain't gonna lie. If the Fever spanks the Sky, if we blow them out, man, the Sky, y'all gonna have to make a trade, honestly. If the Fever just spanks y'all and blow y'all out without Caitlin Clark, y'all gonna have to do a trade for like real talk, that ass. But man, yeah, I got the Fever winning this game by at least 8 points, at least within 6 to 8 points. It's within that range. It's gonna be close, but man, I really feel like with the way Aaliyah Boston is playing, Aaliyah Boston is I don't care what y'all say, bro. Y'all can call me biased because I'm a Fever fan. She's the best center in the W. I don't care. I really don't care. She's the best passing center. You know what I'm saying? She's always looking for an even more open look for her teammates. I mean, I don't always like to, again, I show the box score because it does provide context, but the box score doesn't always tell the whole story. But look, still, last game, she had four assists. The game against the Sun, Connecticut Sun, 8 assists. 4 assists. The game before that, 2, 3, 4 assists again. She's passing the ball really well. And sometimes when you watch the games, it feels like she has more than that. And she's getting like a bunch of hockey assists, right? So she's always getting a bunch of pass to assists. She will pass it to her teammate who's open, and they will swing the ball again to another teammate on the Fever, and then they will score because they had a better look. Aaliyah Boston knows how to like read the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like she knows the value of the swing pass. That's what I'm saying. She's just a good passer, high IQ basketball player, and she's so damn efficient. And if y'all know, the Fever lead the league in points per game, and it's mainly because Aaliyah Boston, man. Nobody is messing with her around the basket. They said within 5 feet or less from the rim, Aaliyah Boston shooting it like at a 69-70% percentage. That is ridiculous, bruh. She is super efficient, man. And I remember people always criticize AB. I've always been on the AB, AB train. I always loved Aaliyah Boston's game. And again, I always just said it was just her needing to, get in better conditioning, which it looked like she is this season. She looks in much better shape. She's always been a high IQ, efficient player. But nobody can touch her, bro. Nobody can guard her around the basket, man. When she gets that deep post positioning and she seals them, she knows how to shoot layups real good. She knows how to, shoot them layups, them hook shots. Man, once she gets within 5 feet, it's money all day. It's money all day for AB. I feel like AB is gonna feast this game. And Kelsey Mitchell balled out. She balled out last game, yo. She is leading the team in points per game, but just by 2 points. But that's what the Fever are gonna really need until CC comes back. That's what the Fever's really gonna need. I see Kelsey Mitchell's averaging 17 points, but she's doing it on 40% shooting. She really isn't shooting that good from the field. And man, another reason why we're gonna win is just because of our bench. I feel like the Fever bench is better. The Sky do have I thought they had a good bench this year when you saw it on paper, but man, it's not looking like it's not looking like it, yo. Look what Lexi Hall is doing this season, man. Look at what Lexi Hall. Look at Eric McDonald. They might have to cut Bree Turner. I'm not even gonna lie. She looks like a sweet girl. I love when watching her, like when they do like their social media posts. She looks like super cool and all that stuff. But man, as a player, she's just not gonna cut it for the team. Aries playing real good. Look at that. In just one game, she's already top 10 this season in offensive fouls drawn. She's like a charge. She knows how to draw them charges, man. And again, like I was talking about Lexi Hall earlier, Lexi is super efficient. Our bench players are just so efficient. Damaris Dantas, she don't get that much PT, which I really think she needs to. They need to start running more pick and pop actions for her because Damaris Dantas is by far the best shooting post player on the squad. They need to start running some more pick and pop actions for her, pick and fade, because when she gets the ball, she's a gunner. She's going to shoot the ball every time she touches it, more times than not. And she can really shoot. She can really shoot. She's a legit stretch 4, stretch 5. She's a true stretch big, right? She can really shoot that thing. She has a really good post fade. If she's not like shooting like a 3, her favorite shot I noticed is that, post fade from, within like around the short corner, around that area, within, 5 to 8 feet. She's always shooting like a fadeaway. But yeah, they gotta run more action for her. But yeah, Damaris Dantas looked good in that first game against the that last game against the Mystics. She was cooking in that first quarter. Cooking. She hit 2 threes in the first. She was balling. But yeah, Lexi, dog. Lexi, this, man, look at that, has a starter, bro. She's averaging 12 points, 4 boards, on damn near 60% shooting. She's shooting 58.8% from the field, and 63% from 3. She don't miss. When Lexi gets a good look, she shoots the ball with confidence. It's like she knows that joint is going in. Hey, one half of the blonde bomber. Hey, wait till the other blonde bomber comes back. My favorite one. Wait till Sophie Cunningham comes back, yo. Again, her impact is more than the stat sheet, man. Her energy is there, man. The way she's just able to stretch the floor. Having another shooter on the team. A good defensive player. She gives effort on that end. I'm not saying she's like a lockdown, the defensive player, but she gives really good effort on the defensive end. She's physical. She likes to get in the opponent's head. We all know she likes to get into scuffles. She ain't no punk. These are our vanilla bunnies. These are our blonde bombers. Hey, man. Hey, but y'all need to. Hey, man. We joke here. We joking around here. All right. But yeah, DeWanna Bonner. I like what I see from her. Within these last couple of games, because the first 2 games, and mind you, remember she wasn't taking no shots. The first game, she literally only took 1 shot, and in the second game of the season, she took 2 shots. So she can't be doing that. But man, that last game when she got hot, when she hit 3 threes in a row, that's what we need from DeWanna, man. We're gonna need you to be more aggressive, especially until Cece comes back. You know what I'm saying? She needs to definitely be more aggressive, man. Yeah, that game against the Connecticut Sun, when she went off in the 4th, bro. She went off. She just hit back-to-back threes. She hit back-to-back threes. Within a minute. It was crazy work. But yeah, hey, the win against the Mystics on Tuesday. She played pretty okay. I'm not saying she played great, but yeah, she was able to put up 9 points. But she was hunting for a shot more. I like that. Sometimes the ball is just not going to the basket, but I like how she took more shots. So I'm not mad that she that she only shot 33%. You gotta be more aggressive. Like I said, she needs to at least average 10 to 11 points this season for the Fever. I know she's like a 15 to 16 point per game scorer as well for her career, but dude, this season she don't need to score that much points. We're just gonna need you to average at least a cool 10 on efficient shooting, and definitely she has to be able to rebound the ball better as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to DB. She need to get more touches too. They need some more actions here for her as well. But yeah, man, Fever, once they play their brand of basketball, up-tempo, fast-paced, man, they just look so unbeatable. And that's why I feel like Caitlin wants to come back on Tuesday because, like I said, even with the Sky, I said it's about the Sky and the Fever. I had a feeling, they're going to lose some games, to start the season because they're going to have to get adjusted to play with new teammates. You feel what I'm saying? Both of these teams aren't like the same from last year at all. There's a lot of new players on their rosters. Right? And it takes time for that stuff to gel, man. So I have a feeling that's the reason why Caitlin, stated, hey, she feels like she's good enough to come back on Tuesday to play against the Atlanta Dream. But in my opinion, she shouldn't force it. She shouldn't force it at all. Hey, take your time. But it's your body. So if she says she feel ready, hey, trust me, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. All right, but yeah, I got the Fever winning this one, man. I feel like, yeah, we just got. I just feel like we got the number, and I feel like the Sky's gonna need a bit more time to gel more than the Fever does. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like they're just gonna kill them in transition, and I just feel like they just have more scoring threats as well. And again, Lexi is just so efficient. You know, the way Ari McDonald looked out there against the Mystics on Tuesday, man. She was that backup guard that we really needed. She's better than Sydney Colson. No disrespect to her, man. I'm not trying to get personal, man. It's just hoops. But she's better than Sydney Colson, man. Come on now. You know, she can just go out there. You know, she dropped 7 points, last game. But again, her impact is more than the stat sheet. Her, bringing the ball up court, playing that fast tempo, because it looked like the Fever wanted to slow things down. I'm not sure what system Stephanie White's trying to run. But, man, y'all got to play that fast-paced ball, man. I don't know if it's just because CC is not there, but, man, they got to play fast-paced ball. And when Ari was there last game against the Mystics, if you watched that game live, bro, she brought the tempo up. She was truly the difference maker, honestly, man. So shout out to her. But yeah, I feel like Kelsey's she's going to definitely be a good scoring threat. I feel like no one there I feel like no one on the Sky, is going to be able to check her. I feel like Leah Boss is going to eat. And then I feel like Lexi is just going to come off the bench, play really well. Dewana's also going to have a good shooting game. Have a better shooting game than she did, against the Mystics. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the Fever's going to win this one, man. Honestly. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts and opinions in the comments. And who y'all got? Who y'all think is going to win their second matchup in their regular season meeting? And remember what I said. I said I had the Fever beating the Sky in the regular season meeting this season 4-1. I give the Fever 4-1 in the regular season meeting. Possibly 3-2. I said we're not gonna sweep the Chicago Sky, but nah, man, Indies winning this regular season series, and I feel like the Sky's gonna need a bit more time to adjust to their players, and it might not, because I really feel like they need to make like another major move, like get a great scoring guard for them to be, a better team, right? Because I know Courtney Vansu, she's playing really good for them, but I feel like her style of play is what the Chicago Sky needs right now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just my thoughts and opinions. Again, y'all tell me y'all's. All right? So, hey, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned in to these next couple of videos I'm going to drop within this weekend. All right? Till next video.